Why is a scene like this playing out across the country in community centers, event spaces, and anywhere that can fit a few tables? 4 players, a table full of tiles, and just one goal. This is mahjong.
Oh, it's fun. It's like rummy cue or like dominoes. Like I said, I'm 60. It's that nostalgia. Is that nostalgia? Would that be the right word?
Florence Wong has been coming to Houston's Chinese Community Center for the last 3 months to take part in mahjong meetups. At the events, instructors help beginners learn the rules and facilitate games. It's a welcome refresher for Florence, who said she hadn't played since she was 5 or 6 years old.
In March, I was in Hong Kong with my cousins and stuff on my mom's side of the family, and they were playing it. And then I was like, oh, but they were like experts because they're hardcore.
The idea of relearning or mastering mahjong to be able to play with family isn't unique.
I grew up Chinese family, so we learn. I play mahjong with family, but I learned from family, from parents and from siblings. But I always the slowest one because I really not get it that quickly.
Cecila Yip makes the roughly 90-minute trek from College Station to take part in the events and relearn mahjong.
I feel like I can relearn everything since I'm older now, I'm wiser now, so I want to do it.
The community center started the event during Asian American Pacific Islander Month in May. The first event drew more than 25 people, while the second had 40 and required a wait list. Mahjong's popularity prompted the center to continue the event as a monthly series. Mahjong has been played in America since the 1920s, but has had a resurgence in popularity on social media and in popular culture. There are many different types of mahjong, from Hong Kong to Japanese or American. The Chinese Community Center teaches the traditional Taiwanese style. There's no single origin story for mahjong, but it's been around for centuries. It can be played anywhere there's a table, from homes to the streets, in restaurants and parlors. It's that social aspect and the ease of access that has made mahjong a mainstay, according to Cecila Lin, the former CEO of the Chinese Community Center.
My grandchildren, their neighbor gonna come to them and say, hey, we have a set of mahjong. We don't know how to do it. And this can be an Italian family. And my oldest son would say, okay, let's do it together. And actually, we do know Jewish people also play mahjong. And so our goal, we've always been talking about this, is having a tournament between CCC and the JCC.
The gatherings allow players to reconnect with their culture or even share it with other players.
I be able to speak my Mandarin to people around here, and also I can speak English, helping people to try to learn how to play mahjong. I feel I'm not only learn from the mahjong, but also share the culture with other people. In the between, we shuffle the tiles on the table. That time, people start talking about their life, and they are sharing what's going on happened to the family.
Sometimes people love to go to a family when they host the mahjong because that lady gonna offer us real good snacks.
For Shimei, who is a mahjong instructor at the events, learning the game came through exposure rather than experience.
I was like 6 or 7. My mom, my dad, and when they play mahjong, it was so funny. They will always say, hey kids, you need to study. This is an adult's game.
But when the kids ventured into the kitchen for a study break, the sounds of the game would entice them.
And then you will hear they say, oh, pong, oh, chi, right? And then they will call out the symbol. So you always hear it. And when you walk by them, right, you see, oh, these are the good hands. Look how it looks like with a good hand.
All right, so how do you play mahjong? Here's a basic guide to Taiwanese style. It's somewhat like bridge. The game consists of 4 players. The dealer receives 17 tiles, while all the other players get 16. The tiles are broken down into 3 suits: bamboo or bams, circles known as dots, and characters, sometimes called cracks. There are also beginner-friendly versions of the game with English numbers on them to make it easier to understand. Players take turns drawing and discarding tiles in an attempt to score a mahjong, which ends the game. To get that mahjong, you need to arrange the 17 tiles into 5 sets that can be made up of different plays. A pung is 3 identical tiles. A kong is 4 identical tiles. A chow is 3 consecutive numbers of the same suit, plus 1 pair. Once someone scores a mahjong, everyone's points are tallied and a winner's determined.
It's like playing poker. You know, the game of poker, it's like you got to keep playing in order that it's knowing your flushes and your straights and all that, but then you also know how to strategize. Like who do you think has that tile that, you know, you're not counting cards or counting tiles, but kind of the same thing.
Studies show that playing mahjong is associated with enhanced cognitive function, memory, and even helps slow cognitive decline, especially in seniors. It's a game of chance, skill, and strategy, and it can be stressful, as Florence knows.
I'm like so close for mahjong, and it's like, oh, do I play that hand, or I think somebody needs this tile, but if I keep it, it's the strategy. That's just what. And like I said, it's the group of people that you're playing with.
Mahjong itself is very scientific because the way you build the sets, you win the game, there is a rule that you follow. However, it's a brain game. So a lot of seniors, okay, they can do it as an exercise, a leisure activity, but at the same time, they practice their memory skills, and then they social because it takes 4 to play a mahjong.
Florence said she plans to keep coming to the events because it's different every time. And if the mahjong isn't doing it for her, she can still make a day of it.
I like coming here because it's close to Chinatown with all the foods and stuff. So because I live in River Oaks, so coming over here is a schlep. And so this is my chance to eat the stuff and get a labubu. I got a labubu earlier. So that's why, and then it's a great location.
Next time Cecilia plays with family, she hopes she can play a little faster and show off her skills.
I will pretend I'm still not too good, but I would like to surprise them.
For more on this story, head to san.com or the Straight Arrow News app and search mahjong to get the full report from Monique Welsh Rutherford. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Chris Francis.